Well, I have to ask you, Bud, if you were to give me, say Sam Bradford is not playing and you have a backup, how many passing yards are they actually going to have? Are they going to even break 150 passing yards against a Dallas team that's got a hell of a pass rush, and they can play a little bit in the secondary?
And the game is at Dallas?
Or yeah, is that I think St. Louis will be behind the entire game. They'll be throwing picks. They'll be getting sacked. They'll be having 3 and outs. I don't know where 150 to 200 passing yards are going, and are they all going to go to Brandon Lloyd? No. Brandon Lloyd might get 30, 35 yards on 2 catches. Terrible play.
We'll see. We'll see. And we'll see. All right. Now, Jeff D. in Nashville, Tennessee. He wants to know any interesting running back waiver wire picks. He's got 2 questions, but the first one is running back waiver wire picks.
Well, Jeff, I think if you're filling in for a couple of weeks, you know, you had the DeMarco Murray, the Cowboys running back. You could fill in there if you were a Felix Jones owner or not. The Montario Hardesty, I think, is a really good pickup. I think Peyton Hillis has got the Madden curse. He might be hurt. And I think he's fallen out of favor a little bit with the coach. I think you can't trust Peyton Hillis if you're a Peyton Hillis owner. You grab the backup handcuff with Hardesty, or you grab him outright and you hope that he's going to get the bulk of the carries going forward, and I think he could.
And I believe you should keep an eye on that situation in Detroit. I think that's going to be fluid with the running backs. I think they're going to keep Mo Morris, but they're going to continue to audition different running backs out there. But also, just in general, the Cowboys' running back situation is fluid. Lots of interesting things. Just keep your nose in the waiver wire. Read those stat lines. Now, is Joseph Addai going to play or not?
If he is, I don't trust it. I like Joseph Addai. I think that team's not all that good, and they'll have to run a little bit. Painter's actually made them a better team. They're throwing the ball more, and they've been in every game he's played.
I think this team could start putting up points. By the end of the year, I think Indy could be a nice fantasy where you could pick some good players. But Jeff, as for Joseph Addai playing this week, I wouldn't count on it. And let's face it, they're playing the New Orleans Saints in New Orleans. They're going to get smoked, and they're going to be throwing the ball a lot. And I believe they'll probably just end up resting Addai and working with the lone Carter. But they're going to be throwing the ball an awful lot.
And, you know, even if he plays, you know, he runs for 40 yards, he makes 2 or 3 grabs.
Yeah.
He's not going to do much more than that. So if that's good enough for you,
it's good enough for us.
You know, have fun in the cellar.
All right. Listen, everybody, I think we're about done, eh, Bud?
That's about a wrap, huh, Bud?
Bud,
pleasure.
Keep on fantasying, as they say.
See you out in Fantasyland.
Good time.